Hello, everyone, and happy Friday! Yay! It is Friday, July 8th. It is summer. You need to feel good about your life and about yourself. If you are like me, it don't have to be a particular day in order for me to celebrate. I will choose happiness and choose to celebrate every single day. That is just the kind of life that I choose to live. I choose happiness on today. I choose abundance on today. I choose peace on today. I choose joy on today. I just want to celebrate. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy my life. I want the things in life that God wants for me. It is not in God's will for us to be sad, for us to be depressed, for us to be broke. It is in God's will for us to be happy and be joyous and just be full of love and peace and everything that God has for us. That is His will. It is His will for us to be happy and free. So if you're living any way other than, an abundant and happy and joyous life, you are not living according to the will of God. So if that is a news flash for you, then you need to jump on board with being happy, being whole, being honest, being joyful, just being abundant in your finances, just living your life to its fullest capacity. Like if you my age or older, we not getting no younger. We have already lived out a good portion of our lives, and in all honesty, there's no telling, what day will be our last day. So sometimes we try to say, well, we have time, we got time to, pull it together, and we procrastinate and we just give ourselves too much credit as far as time is concerned, because we fool ourselves into thinking that we have so much time, that we have all the time in the world to get ourselves together. And in all honesty, that just may not be the truth. Like, we put off for tomorrow the things that we can do on today. You can enjoy life today. You can wear your favorite outfit today. You don't have to keep it hanging in a closet for a special occasion or anything like that. I know I hear a lot of people say that often. I'm not wearing that right now. I'm not wearing that purse. I wear it on a special occasion. Every day is a special occasion. For me, I remember before my mom passed away, we were in her room and we were just enjoying her, me and my kids. And my mom was a little snoozy Susie. She was sharp, honey. So she had a lot of nice things in her closet, and me and my girls were just pulling things out of her closet. We were putting her hats on her and her fur coats and her most sparkly earrings, and we were taking pictures of her. And my girls, me and my daughters, they were throwing her scarves around their neck, and we just had a ball with my mom that day. And I remember it so vividly because it was like leading up to the last years of her life, and that was just something that we all enjoyed, me, my daughters, and my mom, until we started getting on her nerves anyway. And then she was like, take this stuff off of me, y'all starting to get on my nerves. But anyway, I just say that to say that memory just came to me because I get it honest, and I'm like that every day. They said my grandmother was like that. She cried tears. My mother's mother, she cried like somebody died when she couldn't find her high heel shoes. So I don't feel bad when y'all should have saw me today. I wanted my pink shoes to go with this pink outfit, and I just had boxes of shoes falling down on top of me trying to get to these pink shoes in my closet. I was so determined to get to these pink shoes today. But anyway, I just say that just to say enjoy life. Like every day should be a celebration. Like even when you lose a loved one, like just celebrate the life of the loved one that you lost. So, I choose happiness on today. I choose joy on today. I choose peace on today. I choose the things that God has chosen for me, even when things do not work directly for me in my favor. We're going to make it work. So that's what I want to talk a little bit about today, is keep pushing and not giving up no matter what you do. If I would have given up when someone tried to explain to me how difficult the journey I chose was going to be, like they try to say, you don't want to do that, that's just going to be too hard, and if I would have said, you know what, you right, what if this person is right, I don't want to have to deal with the struggles of trying to accomplish a certain thing when I can just take the easy way or what have you. If I would have taken someone's advice concerning my hopes and my dreams, that it would just be too hard for me to obtain, I would not have the things that I have right now. And I'm not talking about necessarily material things. I have found joy. I have found peace. I have found happiness. I love the place that me and my children are in today. We enjoy such peace every single day. I constantly pray on a daily basis for my family that still lives in the city of Philadelphia, because I know the condition, that we used to live in the poverty-stricken neighborhoods that we used to live in. And I thank God that he got us out of those neighborhoods and the violence that we got away from. We don't have to hear, I'm not saying that I am in the most perfect, peaceful place in the entire world, but it is such a long shot from where I came from. Even just as far as the violence are concerned, my two oldest sons still live in the city of Philadelphia, and I just pray so hard for them every single day. And I am proud of my boys. I love my men. I can't even call them boys no more, because they are full grown men. They've been supporting themselves for years. My oldest son is getting ready to get married, and he has an entire family, and I just could not be any more proud of my sons. But still, it don't even necessarily have to be them. It's just the neighborhoods. And I know sometimes it's hard to break away from the city that you were born in, and that's a lot of people's story, because it's what they're used to. And the way I snatched my kids, the ones that weren't old enough to say no, they don't want to go, I snatched them out of there the first opportunity I got to break out of the city of Philadelphia and the poverty and the violence that we were surrounded by. The first chance I got to break out of that, I broke out. Like, I broke loose, like my behind was on fire, and I never looked back. It was one of the best decisions that I made for myself and for my children. And not only did it lead us to a better life, but we have the things that money cannot buy. My 20 soon to be 21-year-old, he talks about the depression that he was in, before we moved here, and how, when we got to this place, he just decided that he was not going to be depressed anymore, and he talked about the things that some of his friends back in Philly still have to go through as far as the violence and everything is concerned, and how grateful he is that he don't have to, look behind his shoulder, or we don't have to live the way that we used to live. So it is just such a blessing. Like, you can't buy peace. You can't buy wholeness. You can't buy happiness. I don't care how rich you are. It's just certain things that money just cannot buy, and I am just so glad that I am continuing to push forward towards my hopes and my dreams and my goals, because I am getting all of these things along the way. I am getting happiness, wholeness, peace, compassion, love for myself. I'm learning how to love myself more and more every single day. So I want to encourage somebody today. I just want to enjoy my Friday. I had a very productive week, period, and I plan on to continue to be productive throughout the weekend. I just want to continue to stay motivated to push further and further towards my hopes and my dreams and my goals, and grow closer to the things that God wants for me. He wants me to be rich. I don't just only want to be rich. God wants that for me. Lack is not in God's vocabulary. He don't want lack for us. So if we are lacking of anything, then we need to change our mind about some things in a way that we are living. So I am growing closer to a more abundant life in every single way. And no matter what your naysayers say, no matter who said what or who did what, it doesn't matter. Keep pushing. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop what you are doing. If you have something in your heart and in your mind, and then this thing just keep showing back up, like, I really enjoy this, I really get pleasure out of this, I know how to make money off of doing this, I don't know why I stopped. You get back up on that puppy and you ride it until the wheels fall off. Pursue happiness. Pursue what makes you happy, and don't ever stop. Keep going. Nobody said it's going to be easy. God did not say it was going to be easy, but He did promise us that He would never leave or forsake us. So as long as you have God, you have all that you need. So no matter what goes on around you, if it's a hurricane, a whirlwind, if the doors are being ripped off the hinges and the wind is blowing so strong that your windows are just crashing through, you find shelter and you keep fighting towards your life. You think about your family, you think about your children, you think about what you want in life, the things that you want to obtain. You think about your happiness, your hope, your future. You run for cover. You run for cover. You run for shelter if you have to. Run for your life if you have to. And do whatever you have to do to maintain a good and healthy and purposeful life for yourself. And don't ever give up, no matter what no one says to you. Don't you ever give up. It is worth every single effort, every little thing that you do to push forward towards the things that God wants you to have. Even when it gets hard, don't give up. Even when you don't feel like it, don't give up. Even when you're too tired. Sometimes I get the best results when I'm the most tired, and when I say I don't feel like doing this today, when my mind try to trick me out of doing something that I know I need to do. When I say, well, I tried to do it yesterday, and I'm just gonna put it off until tomorrow, I don't feel like it, and then I convince myself to get up, and do it anyway. That's when I get the best results. When I don't feel like it, when my mind try to trick me into not doing it, that's when I get the absolute best results out of what I am trying to pursue. So just because it get hard, or you get too tired, or you get too broke, because we have to change our language and stop saying I'm broke. You ain't broke. You just don't have it right now. Stop saying that you are broke. Don't even take that word out of your vocabulary. Don't speak that over yourself or no one else around you. Don't speak that over your kids. Don't speak that over your mother, your sister, your brother. Don't speak that over nobody. And sure enough, don't speak it over yourself. You ain't broke. You just on your way to the riches. You on your way to the money. You on your way to the bank. You gonna get there eventually. You just don't have it at the moment. You know, I don't know who invented that, who made that up. You know, I know us colored folk got our own lingo, and we just say stuff like that, and we make it part of our daily vocabulary. You know, some of us say that over ourselves every single day, and as the more you say it, the more that's going to be your reality. So we have to learn how to stop speaking those things over our life. You know, you ain't sick, you just don't feel good right now. God will fix it. You know, God will fix it. God has the power to heal you. Everything that is wrong with you. So speak healing over yourself. Speak healing over your heartache. I don't care if you got divorced yesterday. I don't care if you lost a loved one yesterday. It hurt for me to have to walk away from my marriage. It hurt for me to have to say my last goodbyes and see that casket drop and my loved one drop in that dirt for the last time. You know, them final goodbyes are always hard. It's never easy to say goodbye, especially to someone who holds a special place in your heart. But you can remember them with healing. You can speak healing over yourself where you can remember them. You can get to the point of healing where you can remember them without it hurting. You can remember the good times that you had, and it can make you laugh. We are more spiritual beings than we are physical beings. You can bring them close to you in the spirit and in your heart and almost feel like they are sitting right next to you. You don't have to be apart from your loved one that's not here in the flesh anymore. And you don't have to remember them with your face full of tears. You just don't have to. You don't have to. You can accept healing over your life. You can walk in wholeness. You can walk in happiness. You can walk in freedom. You can walk in abundance. You can walk in riches. You can walk in whatever success, prosperity, whatever you want. Healing. You know, you don't have to be sick. I don't care if you got 2 amputated legs. You know, you go on a dialysis every day. Whatever your situation may be, you can pray healing over your life. You can ask God for what you want, and you can do your part. Don't forget that. Don't ask God to heal you and you still doing stuff that you know you ain't got no business doing. God is a miracle worker, but how bad do you want it? And he is not a man that he shall lie. And his word, it is plenty examples where God performed the miracle of healing. And God performed so many miracles over my life. I can't even tell it all. Over my children, even with the pandemic. I have been in the midst of complete COVID outbreaks where everyone around me had tested positive for COVID more than once. And still have I not yet till date been tested positive for COVID. Don't tell me what my God can't do. I ain't talking to y'all just because I ain't got nothing else better to do. Listen, I was like, I ain't gonna claim that over my life. I don't even speak COVID or COVID-19 or whatever they call coronavirus. I barely said those names out of my mouth since they brought that stuff into existence. I don't know how many, 2-3 years ago. You know, that I don't make that a part of my daily vocabulary. I don't want that to be my reality or my children. Out of all 7 of my children, to God be the glory, me making 8, none of us have been tested positive for COVID-19. God protected us from that, and he still is. I speak health over my children. I speak health over myself. I speak prosperity. I'm telling y'all the things that God did for me. I'm not talking just because I don't have anything else better to do. I am a walking testimony, and he did not just start. You know, God been doing miraculous. He been working miraculous things for me in my favor. I should have been out of here a long time ago. He spared my life so many times, and he still is. So we have to speak these positive things over our life. Continue to push forward. Keep going. Don't ever stop. Push towards your destiny. Push towards your happiness. Everything that you want to, continue to make them goals. Knock them off your list one by one. Push forward to a happier new you. Even if you happy right now, even if you rich right now, you can be happier and you can be richer. You know, even if you have peace right now, you can still proclaim peace over every day of your life until you are no longer on this earth and beyond. I want peace in paradise now, forever, for the rest of my life, and when I am no longer in my physical form. I always want peace and prosperity to be over me and over my children. That's what I want for us. And you can have the same thing too. It can be your reality. Don't ever stop pushing forward towards the things that you want to happen in your life. So that is my message for today. You can call me crazy. You can call me whatever you want. But these are the things that I am applying to my everyday living. The things that I want, the things that God promised me in his word. So I'm going to keep pushing. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm going to do. Listen, y'all have a happy and blessed Friday. Turn up. I plan on doing something nice. I just feel like going to get me something good to eat or dancing or wherever. So I am going to make a night out of it. Turn up. Woo, woo. I don't even know what I'm celebrating, but I'm just going to celebrate anyway. So I hope y'all somewhere celebrating too. God bless you, and Lord willing, I will be right back here on tomorrow with another motivational message of the day. Remember what I said. Keep pushing. Don't give up.